I'm not gonna lie, I hurt my back earlier. To be honest, that was probably like the worst intro I've ever recorded or ever seen on a video. But here we are. Welcome to Cal State Esports for the 2026-27 academic school year. I'm Nathan, the leader of this organization for the 2026-27 school year. I actually am a third year here at East Bay now, going into my third at least. And I spent my first 2 years actually playing for the Valorant team in this organization. My second year as well, I was also the vice president. But this year, I was given the golden opportunity to lead this organization, and I'm really excited to see what we can bring here this year. But a few more lighthearted things about me. I love music. I love listening to music on my headphones specifically. Can't live without them. But physical media as well. Can't live without it as well. Behind me, I have a lot of CDs and vinyl. And if you couldn't tell already, I love the Persona series, my favorite of all time. I'm so excited to show you everything that we've got. My team and I have been working so hard over the summer to show you all of these new things coming to this organization that haven't been here before, including videos like this. We haven't really had videos like this before, and I think it's really good to keep transparency within the organization, but also so people don't have to read essays as announcements on Discord or anything like that. Just so you can watch this video, it's a little bit more entertaining, hopefully, or easier to do. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, well now that we're on the big stuff, the first thing I want to talk about is something that's been highly demanded for quite some time now, and that is general club meetings. So obviously, I want to get my members as much involved as possible, and general club meetings are #1 way to do it. Meeting with the members themselves, all of you guys, is the way for me to know what y'all want. So that's what we're going to be doing. So, that being said, we don't got an exact timetable on how often we want to do these, but for now, just know they're coming. We're going to at least host one at the beginning of the year and hopefully the month after. I'm thinking personally once per month, but if we want to do more frequently or less frequently, we can obviously do it as well. Pretty flexible, right? So a little bit about that is just we're going to be always asking for opinions from everybody during these meetings. People can pitch in really cool event ideas, recommendations, critique, things that they notice maybe in the competitive teams as well, how we can improve pretty much. And also just real fun ways that we can hang out all together for me and each of you to get to know each other better. The second thing I'm going to share here is something I've been dying to share for the longest time. It's something that I've been working on all summer, and my officers and I also got together and made some tweaks to it to further improve it. And honestly, I'm super proud of what we've been able to accomplish here. I'm hoping you guys, when you hear this news, will be super excited and interested in coming to these things. So, without further ado, let's go. Alright, first of all, hopefully the general club meeting news was good for you. But in case it wasn't that exciting for you, I got something that hopefully excites you further. This is a new system that I've been working on throughout the entire summer, and recently I introduced it to my officers and they made some really nice tweaks to it to further improve it. And therefore, we're ready to share it. Thank goodness that it's finally an opportunity to do it, because this is something I've been dying to share for so long. So, this system that's going to be implemented is called the 3 types of events. The 3 types of events are quite literally 3 types of events that we're going to be running. First off, we're going to start with rinse and repeat weeklies. What exactly are these weeklies? Every week during the semester, we're going to be running a different game. Depending on the game, it'll be an in-person game day or night or online, okay? Depending on the game, of course. Some are better run online, some are better run in person, right? But the thing about it is that these events are going to be pretty casual, all skill levels welcome. Maybe we'll have people even teach each other how to play. And it's pretty much just casual get-togethers for everyone, have a nice social time with other people, meet people like them, and just have fun playing games they like, okay? However, these things also lead up to what we call the second type event, which is rinse and repeat monthlies. Now, what exactly are the monthlies? How are they different than the weeklies other than they happen maybe once a month? Well, that's a good question. These are going to be competitive tournaments for a certain game title every month, and they will come with good pricing. And when I say that because these weekly game days and nights, obviously it won't always be for that game for the tournament. However, sometimes it might, and it's a really good opportunity to utilize the weekly and monthly system. And hopefully, you'll be one of the winners in our future tournaments. Now, for our first tournament in September, well, we're going to hold off on that for now. But just know, we're going to announce it at the end, so stay tuned, alright? And yes, there will be some pricing for this one. So, sum things up. Weeklies are just casual get-togethers online or in person during the day or night depending on the week, just to make sure everyone gets a chance to play whether they're available during the day or night. And then monthlies are monthly tournaments with brackets and all that, and they have pricing. Okay, that's pretty much a way of summing it up. Now, for our third type, after we've introduced these weeklies and monthlies, are what we call the wildcard events. And wildcard events are pretty much any event that's not repeatable. So like, for those of you who've been in this organization before, if you've been to the Smash Bash costume contest and Super Smash Bros. Tournament, it's pretty much our big Halloween get-together where people dress up, eat some food, drink some stuff, and obviously get to compete in Smash or a costume contest. It's a lot of fun, okay? The other one would be what we call Esports Social, which is usually our first in-person event of the year, which is just a big get-together where we all play games. Speaking of which, we're making a lot of big changes to that event this year, and I can't wait to share it, probably in my next part of the video, but we'll see. Other than that, the wildcard events are pretty much any event that's not a weekly or monthly, and they're usually more special. So like big get-togethers, party kind of events, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. And hopefully that's really exciting because it's something that guarantees that we're going to have action all semester long, all year long, and hopefully a lot of opportunities for you to meet people, win some prizing, you know what I mean? Get that competitive drive going, and obviously have a lot of fun. As students, you know, with all busy schedules and all, with jobs, with the schoolwork in general, family, whatever it might be, we understand that, you know, it could be hard to plan around a lot of that, and you might need to know when these events are happening, you know, a lot farther in advance, right? So that's why we're introducing what we call a calendar system. If you've been in organizations before, you've probably seen these before, where pretty much every month they'll release a calendar of everything happening. Now, early this semester, we're planning on releasing the full calendar for the full semester. And obviously, there might be some events added in between, but all the events happening for an entire semester will be shown early. Just so if there's something that really excites you, you want to make sure to keep that day open, right? And I'm hoping that's the case. But nevertheless, just making sure everyone knows what to expect from us, with a few surprises thrown in, obviously, in the middle. But just so you guys know what to stay excited for, and if there's anything you really want to make and make sure you're free for, that's what it's here for. And we're hoping this really helps you guys, because we understand, you know, yeah, it gets busy, and sometimes it might just be really hard. So we're hoping this helps. And yeah, we're going to move on to the next part. This next part I'm thinking might be really, really exciting. So stay tuned here. For those of you who've already been in this organization before, you might have heard of this already, hopefully. But if you're new, there's a really cool tournament and organization initiative that we run here at East Bay. And that's called the East Bay Prime Series.
What?
Oh! Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
This initiative was founded by myself and fellow officer Vipul, which you'll be hearing from actually very soon. And pretty much what it is that is a 24-team intercollegiate Valorant tournament spanning across the entire nation. And pretty much we host one big Valorant league that's year-round with multiple stages. If you've ever watched VCT before, or LCS in League, or anything like that, you probably know what we're talking about. It's a full-on league where teams compete and win prizing. And I'm really excited to share that the East Bay Prime Series, EBPS, will be expanding significantly this year with a few things. Number one, we are in talks with multiple sponsors, and we're hoping to have these events sponsored soon, and also move those sponsors into our organization as a whole, instead of just a tournament. Another thing is that we have a really exciting fall tournament coming up. And for all of you guys who maybe don't like to play as much, but love to watch, oh man, this is gonna be a perfect experience for you. Because pretty much we're gonna be showcasing and streaming a whole bunch of live matches featuring schools from all around the country, and all here from East Bay. So if you want to get into action, then you're gonna have a lot of fun things to watch this semester on the Valorant side. Now, not just Valorant though. We're gonna have a lot of events coming up for a lot of different games, right? But who knows? Maybe the East Bay Prime Series will eventually expand to another game. I wonder what that would be. But with that being said though, if you ever also want to get into tournament organization or streaming or content creation, casting, or data analytics, or just making graphics for esports, well, the East Bay Prime Series has a perfect opportunity for you. We're looking for people in all those roles, and if you're interested, we will have a link to a form in this video, probably shown somewhere over here. All right. With that being said, this 24-team tournament is about to grow even further, and I'm so excited to see where it goes further. Shout out to Vipul for all of his hard work in organizing this tournament. Alright, well, since we already talked about the competitive side here at East Bay, here's my pitch to you. You could be the next superstar of Cal State East Bay Esports. I don't know what game you play. Obviously, everyone plays different games, but I'm looking for players for all games, all titles, and if you think you're someone up for the challenge, please fill out the form over here. You're welcome to join the team no matter your skill level or rank. We'll have tryouts early in the semester, and pretty much I need people to fill manager role and player role for all different teams, all right? I'm expecting a lot of you to do it. Please. Thank you so much, all right? But more serious note, it would be really nice to see so many different teams competing at East Bay. And incentive for people to, to keep competing also would be the implementation of possible jerseys coming up. We're into talks about jerseys now. I know it's really exciting finally. But also the other thing too now is obviously player contracts and manager contracts. And pretty much these are going to be implemented this year to ensure that all players and managers keep that consistent effort and keep the experience positive for all their teammates. Because it's only fair. We're all a team, right? On these competitive teams. So therefore, every player needs to make sure that they can be held accountable and that they will stay accountable for everything they do. And pretty much just ensure that everyone has the best experience throughout the entire semester of competing. I'm not here to see us win a whole bunch of events, but I'm curious to see my teams grow together throughout the semester and just seeing that friendship develop. That's probably one of the best parts of being on a competitive team, and if you're looking for that, we're the place. We'll make sure that you're in good hands, alright? Thank you so much. I hope to see you apply for these teams. That's right. You made it to the end of my talking portion of the video. Thank you so much for watching this far. And honestly, I'm really hoping that all these updates just excite you as much as they excited me when I was making up these ideas at first. That being said though, before I pass the mic off to them, all I'm going to say is we also got one last announcement at the very end, so stay tuned for that. Please listen to the intros for all my officers because honestly, they're really kind of hardworking people, and I'm really sure that you'll be able to make new friends with them. And learning about them and what they like, maybe it's very similar to you too. It's a great opportunity to learn more, and I'm really hoping that everyone can see each other at these events and become friends and all. So, other than that, after them, we'll have a really interesting teaser for our first Rinse and Repeat monthly in September. All I'm going to say is, this is where rivals at East Bay are born. Alright, see you in the next one.
Portal closed.
Spike down, C.
Lights out. I'll handle this. Time to jump. I'm back.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Fake teleport.
One enemy remaining.
4.
Hi everyone, I'm Shanae. I'm a rising senior, and this year I'll be the broadcasting manager for our club. I'm going to be working alongside our broadcasting team to plan out and organize our streams and events for our esports community. And this year I really want to bring East Bay's student body together, not just through our events held in person, but specifically through broadcasting. Essentially this year I am striving to make it more easy to access our gaming streams for anyone who wants to join, and I just really want our club to be a safe space to learn more about the world of gaming. So hopefully through our consistent streaming with games that are fun or popular, we can welcome as many people as possible into this community, and I hope we can have a great time this year and continue to grow our club together.
Oh my god, I beat Millennia. Oh! 94th try. Oh my god.
Hello everyone, my name is Vipul, and I serve as the Secretary and Communications Officer in the CSUEB Esports Club. I'm also a co-founder of East Bay Prime Series, our collegiate esports league. This year, I'm really focused on bringing in more creative events and building stronger connections across the collegiate esports scene, whether that means trying out unique tournament formats, collaborating with other schools, or expanding Eastbay Prime Series, my main goal is to create new opportunities for people to get involved, meet other people, and have experiences you wouldn't normally get in a standard club. A fun fact about me is that I've never said a curse word in my entire life, and I plan on keeping that streak going. I'm super excited for what's ahead, and I can't wait to meet all of you. Let's make this our best year yet.
Spike planted.
Nice one. Here's a heal. Grenade is live. Smoke's resonating.
Last player standing.
One's in the smoke and one's link.
One enemy remaining.
You smoke. Nice.
Why are you always trouble?
This dude crouched straight under my aim.
Clutch.
Hello everyone, my name is Justin. I am the video editor for CSUEB Esports Club. I help with the social media part of the club, mainly the video parts. I create and finalize content for anything and everything video-wise. One thing I wanted to bring to the club ever since I joined back in 2024 was more content for the club's social media. I noticed our Instagram and TikTok had a lot of potential when viewing the amount of posts, the kind of content they had before I joined, and I wanted to help showcase what CSU Esports is all about. My hope is that by the time I graduate, I've helped leave behind something that future officers can build on, so our social media and video department continue to grow. One fun fact about me is that I enjoy washing dishes. I know people hate washing dishes, but for me, I find it really therapeutic.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Cloak and dagger popping in. Say you want it.